Monsters of Loch Lomond from Robin Stokkel and Peter Jan Vanderveek is a card game that brings Scottish chieftains to the table, defending their clan from the monsters of the lake. Some monsters have abilities you can exploit, but you don't want them among your people for too long, so best to chase them off to the highlands, or, even better, one of the rival clans. Monsters of Loch Lomond is coming to Kickstarter soon, so the game that we have may change a little before you get your copy. But the rules should be the same. Can you protect your clan from the creatures beneath the water? Will your clan be the strongest once the threats are scared away? Let's find out in Monsters of Loch Lomond. Separate the token cards from the Highland cards and set the token cards face up off to the side. The rulebook also has rules for alternative playthroughs that remove some cards from the deck if you want to make your games shorter or more difficult, but we're just learning the regular game. Shuffle the Highland cards and then deal 4 to each player. Without looking at the cards, the players will place the cards in front of them, 2 on top and 2 on the bottom. The remaining cards are placed in the middle of the table to form the Closed Highland pile. Each player will then peek at their bottom 2 cards, not revealing what they are to anyone else. Remember them well, because you will not get to look at them again. After everyone has memorized their bottom 2 cards, the top card of the Closed Highland Deck is placed face up to create the Open Highland Deck. Now, it's time to play. The object of Monsters of Loch Lomond is to have the fewest amount of points at the end of the game. You will track the scores of each round, adding them up at the end of the game. For the first round, the wisest player will go first. In subsequent rounds, the starting player will be whoever won the last victory token. On your turn, you will draw from either Highland deck to replace a card in your clan. Drawing from the Open Highland deck means that everyone at the table will see what you are drawing, but you know what you're getting. When you draw from the Closed Highland deck, you get to keep the cards secret from the other players and replace one of your clan cards without looking at the card you are replacing. This is where that memory comes into play. If you do not want the card that you drew from the Closed Highland deck, you can immediately place it on top of the Open Highland deck without looking at any of your clan cards. When placing a card onto the Open Highland deck, either after discarding a previous clan card or an unwanted Closed Highland card, you can take any actions that are shown on the card if applicable. At any point during your turn, you can play token cards that you've gathered from previous rounds. These can be seer stones that allow you to peek at any one card on the table. This can be one of your clan cards, an opponent's clan card, or the top card of Closed Highland deck. Or a baby monster token that is placed in an opponent's clan as an extra clan card. It will not replace a face-down clan card. When someone is discarding a card to the Open Highland deck, anyone at the table can yell "Shoo." When this happens, the player must reveal a clan card from any active clan they believe is the same card that was being discarded to chase that monster out into the highlands. Only the first player to yell "Shoo" can do this. If the matching card is in that player's clan, the card is discarded and they will be playing the rest of the round with one fewer clan card. If the matching card was from an opponent's clan, then the player will take a card from their clan and replace the discarded card. Beware, if you choose the wrong card from a clan that does not match the discarded card, you will blindly add the top card of the Closed Highland deck to your clan, not knowing what you drew. At any point during the round, if you believe that you no longer have any monsters in your clan, you can yell "Sjorsha." This will end the round, giving each opponent one more turn before scoring the round. The player who yelled "Sjorsha" is out and cannot be affected by any tokens or abilities. Baby monster tokens cannot be played after Sjorsha has been declared. Be very certain before calling Sjorsha. If you yell "Sjorsha" and it turns out that you still have a monster in your clan, you will receive 8 additional points. After Sjorsha has been called and the remaining players have taken their final turn of the round, it's time to score the round. To score, add up all points in the top left of each card in your clan. Mercenaries are worth -2 points, peasants are worth 0, missionaries are 1 point, bronze seers are 2, monsters' eggs, which are very specifically not yet monsters, get you 3 points. Baby monsters are 4, lake monsters are 5 to 7, priests of Forvy are 8, but if you have both the missionary and the priest of Forvy in your clan, the priest is no longer considered a monster, and instead of being worth 8 points, it's now worth a -3. Witches are 9 points. When they're discovered in your clan, they are flipped face up and their magic lets you peek at any one card on the board during your turns. Brunies are 10 points. They let you peek at a card in your clan when discarded. Balvinshi are 11 points and let you peek at an opponent's card when discarded. Kelpies are 12 points. When discarded, you can blindly swap one of your clan cards with an opponent's. And selkies are worth 13 points, allowing you to swap one of your clan cards with an opponent privately peeking at both. After scoring the round, some cards will give you tokens from the token deck to use in future rounds. If you end the round with a monster egg, you will receive a baby monster token. If you end the round with a bronze seer, you will receive a seer token. The player that called Seorsha at the end of the round can receive a victory token. If that player did in fact rid their clan of all monsters, and they also had the lowest score of the round, they are awarded a victory token that will give them -3 points at the end of the game. If there's a tie for the lowest score, the player called Seorsha will still get the victory token. The game is over when the 4th victory token is claimed. Add up the score from each round, subtract the points from the victory tokens, and whoever has the lowest score wins. Their clan rid itself of all the monsters and is the strongest in the area. And that's Monsters of Loch Lomond. You can see us play this and many other board games live Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time at twitch.tv/boardgamehouse.